Okay, so let's continue with the sums. Let's go in reverse from the examples. Example 17 is sin 5x minus 2 sin 3x plus sin x by cos 5x minus cos x is equal to tan x. As usual, consolidate this in this sin 5x plus sin x minus 2 sin 3x. Why? Because 5x plus x is 6x by 2, which will give you 3x. So ideally you have to consolidate these two by cos c minus cos d, cos 5x minus cos x. Sin c plus sin d is 2 sin cos c plus d by 2, which is 3x, c minus d by 2, which is 2x, minus 2 sin 3x by cos c minus cos d is minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 is 3x, c minus d by 2 is 2x. What's common in the numerator is 2 sin 3x is common. Cos 2x minus 1 by minus 2 sin 3x sin 2x. So sin 3x and 2 and 2 get cancelled. What is the formula for cos 2x? Cos 2x is 2 cos square x minus 1. No, 1 minus 2 sin square x. Use that. So when you put this minus 1 here, 1 and minus 1 get cancelled. So you will get minus 2 sin square x by minus sin 2x. Now you can cancel the minus and minus. Cos c minus cos d, correct? So this you can write it as 2 sin square x by 2 sin x cos x sin 2x, correct? So therefore the answer is tan x, which is to be proved. Okay. 16th sum. 16th sum, cos 7x plus cos 5x by cos 7x minus, no, sin 7x minus sin 5x. Example, sin 7x minus sin 5x is equal to cot x. Cos c plus cos d, which is 2 cos c plus d by 2, which is 6x, c minus d by 2 is just x, by sin c minus sin d is 2 cos and sin c plus d by 2 is 6x, c minus d by 2 is just x. So this and this get cancelled, hence you get cot x as your answer. So let's go to the example 15. Cos of pi by 4 plus x plus cos of pi by 4 minus x is like cos a plus b plus cos a minus b. Question paatale you will understand what is the format. Okay, so what is cos a plus b plus cos a minus b is 2 cos a cos b. And what is a stands for this and b stands for this. So 2 cos pi by 4 cos x. What is cos pi by 4? Cos 45, which is 1 by root 2 into cos x. Root 2 and the 2 get cancelled. So root 2 cos x will be your right hand side. Is that what you need to prove? Yes, you have to prove this to be equal to root 2 cos x, and it's been proved. Next sum is 14th sum. Again a very important sum. This one is tan 3x into tan 2x into tan x is equal to tan 3x minus tan 2x minus tan x. Can you see all these multiplications you are converting into subtractions? So such a sum comes. I told you even in the exercise there was a sum which was a clutter of cot and you had to use cot 3x and write cot 2x plus cot x and write cot 2x cot x minus 1 by cot 2x plus cot x. Left hand side like cot 3x cross multiply panni. We use the formula and we arrived at the proof that. Remember, similarly you have to take tan 3x, highest one here, and write it as tan 2x plus x, which is tan 2x plus tan x by 1 minus tan 2x tan x. Retain left hand side as tan 3x only, so that you can cross multiply tan x by 1 minus tan 2x tan x, cross multiply now, tan 3x minus tan 2x tan x tan 3x is equal to tan 2x plus tan x. Now just see all these multiplications on, take it to one side and bring this to the other side. You will automatically get what you need to prove. Can you see? So that's all. So tan 3x minus tan 2x minus tan x is equal to tan 2x tan x tan 3x. Thus the multiplications of tans can be converted into complete additions and subtractions. So these are one formats. Okay. See, these sums will be pretty easy. Textbook sums are very easy. So we have to try doing more, a little more of R.D. Sharma sums. And this year portions is relatively easy. Only 12th standard will be really competitive. We'll have 2 volumes and there's calculus and it will get very interesting next year. This year is quite easy. So just a few 2 hours in a week, a full dedicated 2 hours in a week, 2 hours twice a week should be sufficient for you to become clear. Sin x plus y by sin x minus y, you have to prove it to be equal to tan x plus tan y by tan x minus tan y. Okay, so how do we prove that? Sin x plus y, let's just expand this. Sin x cos y plus cos x sin y by, this will be sin x cos y minus cos x sin y. You need a tan x here on the right hand side. This is prove that, okay, you are only taking the left hand side. You want a tan x. How do you convert this into tan x? A sin x cos x by dividing it by cos square x. Can you see? Sin x cos y, right? Okay. Tan x, na, appo you have to divide it by cos x cos y. If I divide it by cos x cos y, it will become tan x. This will become cos x cos y. It will become tan y. Yes, so therefore dividing throughout by cos x cos y. Cos x cos y. Looking at the right hand side, you can decide what you want to do. Cos x cos y. So then it will become tan x plus tan y by tan x minus tan y. Automatically you will get what is the right hand side. Okay, so 13th sum over. Let's do 12th sum, which is tan 13 pi by 12. Moment I see this, I know how to write it. I know to write as tan pi plus pi by 12. So when I take LCM, I'll get this. If you do not know how to write this, if you know, it's well and good. Which quadrant will this be in? It will be in 3rd quadrant. All school taught children. The question is about tan. It's going to be positive. It's even integral. So tan pi by 12. Correct? But what is tan pi by 12? Tan 180 by 12, which is tan 6 3s are 18, 6 2s are 2, tan 3 by 2. Correct? And you don't know what is tan, therefore you don't know what is tan pi by 12, right? 180, 9 2s are 6 3s are 18, 6 2s are 12, 180 by 12. So you do not know what is tan 1.5, right? So therefore you have to have a different approach to this sum. Okay, so you have to know that tan 13 pi by 12 is tan pi by 12. Till here it's fine. After which you have to write this as tan pi by 4 minus pi by 6. What is this? This is pi by 4, which is 45, pi by 6, which is 30, which will give you tan 15. So basically it's 13 into 180 by 12. So 12 ones are 12, 12 5s are 60, and 15 into 13 is 5 3s are 15, 3 ones are 3, 4, 5 ones are 5. So 195, which is 180 plus 15. You can also do this way, which will be fairly easy. So tan 195, which is tan 180 plus 15. So this is very simple way of doing it. So if you because here if you can't think of writing it like this, just do it as 13 into 180. So this is even integral. So tan 15, 3rd quadrant positive. Tan 15 can be written as tan 45 minus 30, which is tan 45 minus tan 30 by 1 plus tan 45 tan 30. So instead of retaining in radians, convert into degrees and then do the sum. You find it very easy. Tan 45 is 1 minus tan 30 is 1 by root 3 by 1 plus 1 by root 3. Thus, if root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1 will be the answer. And if you rationalize this, root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1, on rationalizing, it's root 3 multiplying dividing by root 3 minus 1. It will be root 3 minus 1 the whole square by 3 minus 1, which is root 3 minus 1 the whole square by 2, which numerator on expanding a minus b whole square will be a minus 2ab plus b square by 2. What is 3 plus 2 is 4 minus 2 root 3 by 2. On splitting this, 2 minus root 3 will be your answer. I hope you understood. So an easier way will be to convert 13 into 180 by 12 in terms of degrees, and then getting tan 195 and writing it as tan 180 minus 15, and doing the sum becomes a lot more simpler. Similarly, next question is 11. Sin 15 is sin 45 minus 30, which is sin A minus B, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 45 is root 3 by 2, cos 45 is 1 by root 2, sin 45 is 1 by, sin 30 is 1 by 2. So on solving this, 1 by root 2. On solving this, 2 root 2 is the LCM, root 3 minus 1. You can always rationalize this by 2 root 2, sorry, root 2 and root 2. So it will become 2 root 2 and root 3 minus 1 by 2 to the 4. Okay, on rationalizing, correct? Yeah. So next is 10th sum. 3 sin pi by 6 secant pi by 3 minus 4 sin 5 pi by 6 cot pi by 4 is equal to 1. Sin 30, 60, 30, 1, 2 root 3, sin 30 is 1 by 2, secant pi by 3, pi by 3 is 60 degree, cos 60 is 1 by 2, so into 2, so 2 and 2 get cancelled, minus 4 into, what is sin 5 pi by 6? Sin 5 into 180 by 6, 60 is 18, so sin 150, which can be written as sin 180 minus 30, even integral, and second quadrant. Sin is positive, so sin 30. What is sin 30? Is again, sin 30 is 1 by 2. So you can substitute 1 by 2 here. Or you could have written in radians, sin 5 pi by 6 is sin pi minus pi by 6, even integral, so sin pi by 6. See, it's up to you whether you want to proceed. Get used to the radians also, okay. Cot pi by 4, tan 45 is 1, so cot 45 is also 1. 2 and 2 get cancelled, 3 minus 2, the answer is 1, thus it's been proved. So it's fairly easy, right? Very, very easy, because especially because we have learnt the formulas well, and we are doing the sums in reverse. You are not doing from the beginning. So everything will get easier for you. Now take exercise 3.2 and start doing in reverse. You don't need a teacher to teach you this. It's become, because you understood the basics strongly, then that's all. 15 pi by 4. I've told you sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. Cos of minus theta is just cos theta. So cot therefore will be minus cot theta. Cot of minus or tan of minus will be minus cot theta, because it's made of sin of minus theta by sin of cos of minus theta. So one of them is positive, another is negative, therefore it's negative. So minus cot 15 pi by 4. Now here it gets a complicated angle. So 15 into 180 by 4. 4 4s are 16, 5. 45 into 15, 15 5s are 75, 15 4s are 60, 675. I've told you one revolution is 360, second revolution is 720. So I can use 720 minus 675 or 675 plus 45. I think the, yeah, I hope you understood. This will become 11, so 45 degree. So I can write this as minus cot 675, which is minus cot 720 minus 45, which will be in the fourth quadrant. All school taught children, cos is the question, it will be positive, but here cot is the question. So answer will be minus of minus cot 45, because this is an even integral, and minus of minus is plus cot 45, answer will be just 1. Is the answer right? You please check the answer. Okay, all sugar teacup, yeah. Next is 9th sum, sin of minus 11 pi by 3. Sin of minus theta is minus sin theta, sin 11 pi by 3, which is minus sin 11 into 180 by 3, correct, which is minus sin 660. Again 720 minus 60 will be 660, correct. So minus sin of 720 minus 60, even integral. Which quadrant? 720 minus 60 will be in the fourth quadrant, where all school torture children. Cos only is positive. The question is about sin. So it will be minus of minus sine 60 because this is an even integral. What is sine 60? Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So plus root 3 by 2 will be your answer. Next, eighth sum. Tan 19 pi by 3, which is tan 19 into 180 by 3. 19, 6, 7, 6 are 54, 6 1s are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 1140. So tan of 1140. I have told you first revolution is 320, 360, sorry, 180, 180. 360, 720, 1080, yeah, so it's closer to 1080. 1080 plus 60 will be 1140. So I can write it as 1080 plus 60. So it will 1080 is here, plus 60 will be in the first quadrant. Everything is positive. This is even integral. So tan 60. And what is tan 60's value? Tan 60 is root 3 by 1. So answer is root 3. Seventh sum, cosecant minus 1410. That is, what is next revolution is 1440. So 1440 minus 30 will be 1410. So cosecant of minus theta, it's a reciprocal of sine. So sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So minus cosecant 1410 minus cosecant 1440 minus 30. Even integral, which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Can you see? So all sugar teacup, cos only is positive. Cos, this is cosecant is reciprocal of sine, so it will be negative. So minus cosecant 30. What is sine 30? Sine 30 will be 1 by 2. So cosecant 30 will be just 2. So plus 2 will be your answer. Okay, next is sixth sum, which is sine 765, which will be 720 plus 45. 360 first revolution, second revolution 720 plus 45, which is in the first quadrant. Everything is positive. Sine 720 plus 45, even integral. So sine 45 all positive. So plus 1 by root 2 will be your answer. It's very simple. Okay, so then let's look at the 1 to 5 sums or very basic sums, such as they have given you tan x is equal to minus 5 by 12, where x is lying in the second quadrant. X has to lie in second quadrant, then all school taught to children, according to the sign only has to be positive, the rest of it has to be negative. Yes, tan is given as negative. You want to convert this tan, you have to find other trigonometric functions, very simple. So you just can do a triangle opposite by adjacent is tan. So find what is hypotenuse, 13. So you can write other trigonometric functions such as sin x is opposite by hypotenuse. Sine is positive, so it's plus, okay, because in the second quadrant. Cos x is 12 by 13, it has to be negative because it's in the second quadrant. Tan x has been given, then you can write cosecant x, which is reciprocal of sin x, which is minus 13 by 5, no, plus 13 by 5 because sin is positive here, sorry, and secant x will be minus 13 by 12, tan x will be minus 12 by 5 and so on. So thus you can draw triangles and convert any trigonometric function into another, and depending on the quadrants you just have to write whether it's positive or negative. So the sum number 1 to 5 you just don't need anybody's help, you can do it all by yourself. I hope you're clear. So then comes this examples in the first exercise, when I'll try teaching you how to do a sine graph and a cos graph. Okay, it's fairly simple, so learn with me and be done with it.